When I was informed that I would be assigned to a church in the Annapolis district of Maryland, I was overjoyed. You see, I would often come to Annapolis with friends or even by myself to hang out by the boats on Main Street, downtown, get ice cream, eat lunch, whatever the case may be. But hanging out in Annapolis was always a welcome joy. And so when I was told that I was being assigned there, it seemed like a dream. And to tell you the truth, it really is a dream, for I do love Annapolis. However, as much as I love Annapolis, I must admit my love for boats. I really do love boats. I don't swim well, nor do I have a boating license or anything, but I've always had fascination for boats. And I even thought to myself, maybe I'd learn to, get a boating license or take some lessons, just to continue to enjoy my interest and to feed my interest in boating. Anyway, as I was reading Acts chapter 27 today, I realized that Paul often traveled by boat. And so as I thought about this, the boat has different parts and different purposes. And as Paul was on this boat with others headed towards Italy, they encountered the storm of all storms. Like, this was the storm of all storms. And if you read Acts chapter 27, it takes you deep into their journey, what they had to do, and promises that God gave to Paul for all of those on the boat. And one of the things that they did was they dropped the anchor. Dropped the anchor, which means they allowed the anchor to set into the ground, and this allowed the boat to have a stationary position. You see, the anchor does not prevent the boat from being in the storm. The anchor allows the boat to stay stationary in the storm. The anchor allows the boat not to hit up against rocks. The anchor doesn't take you out of the storm, but the anchor allows safety in the storm. My dear friends, as I thought about my love for boats, as I thought about my love for pastoring in Annapolis, where there are so many boats, I thought about the anchor. And I thought about the fact that the anchor doesn't allow us to be removed from the storm. But if we drop the anchor while we're in the storm, it allows some security. It allows for some stationary means. It allows for us not to be banged up against rocks. Friends, take courage, as Paul instructed the men in Acts chapter 27, to take courage. Drop your anchor. Even if you have to drop your anchor in a storm, know who you're traveling with, who is your captain on that boat, who is instructing you for the journey ahead. I pray that your instructor is Jesus. I pray that you're dropping the anchor at the point where he tells you to. My friends, take courage in this life. You are not traveling alone. Drop your anchor and stay stationary. Even in the storm, stay stationary with God.